Hi, I'm Dave Blanchard, the CEO of the Augmandino Group, and it's great to be with you. And those of you who are watching this video, I'm interviewing Chris Pettit, who had the privilege of coaching with Steve Seacard. Chris, thank you for taking time to share your experience with us. We've got people watching this that are trying to make tough decisions to invest in themselves. And if you take just a moment and share a little bit of your experience working with Steve in a coaching environment. You're actually, for those watching, Chris is a health coach. You help people get healthy to become optimally healthy, and then you hired Steve as a coach to help you become even more successful and a better person. No, not a better person, more successful. It's all yours, Chris. Share with us.
I would definitely say a better person was in there as well. So when I initially came into this, I really admired a lot of the coaches that I knew within our business that were working with the Augmandino Group, and I watched them transform their lives and their business. And to a person, what was amazing to me was how they just showed up differently. They showed up differently, and they were already amazing human beings. But by working with their coaches, with the Augmandino Group, they were showing up even better versions of themselves. And it seemed, I like the way the universe works. You know, everything happens for a reason. And it seemed that every time I turned around, I would find an obstacle in my way, and some form of the 10 scrolls would be the way through that obstacle. And I know that sounds crazy, and I didn't, honestly, I wasn't much of a believer in that myself before I started. But then I just started to see that, you know, it started happening over and over and over. And, you know, once it starts happening more than once, you gotta start looking into that a bit. And so I reached out and I took my habit finder assessment to kind of understand how my brain works. Mm-hmm. And it was definitely enlightening. And I won't lie, I got a little defensive when I saw some of the results until I realized, wait a minute, this isn't about me. I need to get myself out of the way. And I actually spoke to one of your coaches, and he really opened my eyes to the possibilities of what I could do and what I could become. So the best version of myself, so to speak. And that's when I started working with you guys.
Let's emphasize that for people that are watching this. But when you make the assessment, it's just measuring habits of thinking, and we're not our habits, but sometimes we surrender our free will to those habits, and very interesting things start to happen. So share with me some of the breakthroughs you've had as you've gone through the coaching program.
Well, I would say one of the biggest breakthroughs is my confidence and my self-esteem. So as a health coach, I fell into the health coaching because I got healthier myself. I lost about 100 pounds, and it totally transformed my life.
100 pounds? That's wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, it was definitely life-changing for both me and my kids, my 3 kids, and my wife. And so with that in mind, I lost all that weight, but I still had a lot of the self-confidence and self-esteem issues from when I was larger. And I didn't really understand that. And so what was really awesome with working with one of the coaches is I started to recognize some of my self-esteem issues and some of my self-confidence issues as really areas that I could improve on, really just by getting out of my own way. And I loved reading The Observer's Chair, and shameless plug here for your book. It's awesome. And it was nice to be able to step outside of myself and look and kind of see myself as others were seeing me. And that really helped to improve my self-esteem, my self-confidence, just my self-worth overall. And it's funny because these things, they tend to snowball. When things in your life start going well, even more things start going well. When things in your life start going poorly, a lot of times that's going to lead to more things going poorly. It's just kind of how you react to it. And over the last month, my personal life and my business life has been skyrocketing in the right direction because of that confidence and that self-esteem. And I play basketball a couple times a week. And it's funny because 2 nights ago, I had one of the guys I play with say, man, you've gotten a lot better over the last month. And I'm just thinking, why? Why has my playing ability improved in the last month? And it stems down to how I've been thinking about myself and a lot of the realizations I've had while working with the Augmandino Group. I mean, no joke, it's been eye-opening. So, and my coach Steve and I have had long conversations about this, about how I'm showing up differently with my wife, with my kids, and just it with everything. It's been awesome.